What's up, YouTube? This is your SoCal Realtor, Ray Gonzales, and today we are at Heritage at the Preserve in the city of Chino, built by Century Communities. Now, if you've been looking for 5 bedrooms, over 2,500 square feet with a next-gen living suite optional and massive primary suites, you're gonna wanna watch this video. So you guys, this neighborhood, Heritage by Century Communities, is part of the larger master plan neighborhood at the Preserve here in Chino in the IE. So this is a large community. This is just one small bit of it. These houses are gonna range from 2,700 square feet to 3,300 square feet, and HOA is gonna range from 181 to 198 per month. And then solar for the size of these homes is gonna be pretty fair. It's gonna be $19,000 on top of purchase price to own it, or $145 to $155 a month to lease it. So you can see some people have already moved in, but this is a really nice and quiet neighborhood. So yeah, we're just waiting for you guys to be the next owners. We're gonna begin with plan 1 here. Remember, all these plans are 5 bedrooms. This one's just over 2,700 square feet. Now, when we walk in, instantly, you guys, this is inviting. So you're gonna have our hallway bathroom here off to the side. This is the bathroom that your guests would probably use, that you have over. Good size shower there, vanity toilet. And then you're gonna have your downstairs bedroom. All of these plans are gonna have a downstairs bedroom, you guys. So this is a great size, queen size bed here. You got a good size closet as well. So we're digging the start to these homes here by Century Communities. Across the way, you have your storage under the stairs here. So that's good utility. I'm sure if you have young kids, they'd love that. And then down the entry hall, we have the rest of the living space. This is a very open floor plan, you guys. So 2,700 square feet, and this living space does not disappoint. This is the giant sectional here. Obviously, so many spaces to gather. Again, I've said it before in a previous video, bunco tournaments, Super Bowl parties, holidays, whatever it is. This is gonna be the spot your family's gonna wanna come to. This island is staged with 3 chairs, but you can definitely fit a 4th. You can even squeeze a 5th if you're going bar stools. So kitchen, dining room, living area. And then over here, you have extra utility. This is gonna be your walk-in pantry. So that's nice. And then this is gonna be your garage access. Each garage is gonna be a tandem garage. And then, so a 2-car garage on the face, but then one side is gonna be deep, making it a 3-car garage. Before we move on with the rest of the house, one thing that we should look at is the ceiling height. A lot of people say high ceilings, but you know, let's actually see what those ceilings are. We got 107.5. So that's about 9-foot ceilings, you guys. Pretty high. So if your house is like a 60s, 50s, 70s build, you probably have 8-foot ceilings. So just that extra foot makes it seem a lot bigger. And then off the living space, we have a really large slider that leads to your backyard. They haven't everything locked though, so a lot of new builds will do that, just so people don't track dirt and mud into the models. But you can see here, remember you guys, backyards don't come finished. So you won't get the artificial turf, you won't get any of the hardscape concrete, decorations, planting, landscaping, whatever. You're gonna get dirt. If you guys need help outfitting your backyards in Southern California with your new builds, let me know. Let's check out upstairs. Off the stairs, like in a lot of our other videos on the channel, we're greeted with a loft. So you guys, I'm not even gonna suggest that this could be a bedroom because you have 5 bedrooms in this floor plan. You don't necessarily need a 6th bedroom, but if you do, obviously this could be it. Off the loft, we're gonna be introduced to bedroom number 2. Good sized bedroom here. This is gonna be the first bedroom that we'll see upstairs, without a doubt. Gonna be very useful for one of your kids. Down the hall off to the left, we have our upstairs hall bath. Great space here. I love that there's tandem sinks, especially whenever there's 4 bedrooms upstairs. You're gonna want sinks. Across the hall from that, we have bedroom number 3. Another good sized bedroom here. We're really digging what we got here so far. Next to this bedroom, we even have, these are pretty deep little hallway cubbies here, hallway storage. You got some inserts here, so you can put whatever you need there. Right next to this 4th bedroom. So you might be thinking that because the closet bugs out a little bit, that you're sacrificing some bedroom size, but I don't think that's the case. So we're gonna measure from there to the back wall. So we are 11 feet 4 inches, and that's gonna be measured from where the closet bugs out. So closet depth is usually about 2 feet, maybe 30 inches from like the exterior. So, but 11 feet, not bad. I know a lot of the older homes, their bedrooms are like 10 by 10. So we checked out the bedrooms, all but one is left. But first we check out the laundry room. Good space for storage, you obviously got the ceiling height. Let's check out the primary suite. You guys, in these new builds, especially when you're over, 2,000, 2,500 square feet, you're gonna get space. This room is just so big. It's gonna be 16 feet, 9 inches by 14 feet. I think that'll be enough space to fit all your furniture and your bed. But what's a giant primary bedroom without the awesome primary bath? A lot of good stuff going on here in this new build, and it continues on with this awesome bathroom. It's gonna have 2 different closets, you guys. This closet is the smaller of the 2, obviously. It's gonna have the higher ceilings though, so you can easily put in more storage up top. It's gonna have the attic access. This is gonna be 10 feet, 8 inches by 5 feet. And then our closet friend over here is gonna be significantly bigger. This is gonna be 14 feet, 3 inches long, and then 6 feet, 3 inches wide. So again, you guys, tons of space for all your stuff. If you have a big safe or, just a lot of clothes, luggage, whatever, it's gonna fit in here. Excellent start to the Heritage at the Preserve. So the Preserve is a large development, you guys. This is Century Communities here, and they're off to a good start. Moving on to Plan 2. This one's gonna be just over 2,900 square feet. Strikingly similar to Plan 1. However, we're gonna see the bedroom and bathroom downstairs off to the right side rather than the left. So very good here, shower, vanity. And then this is gonna be bedroom number 1. Again, another good sized downstairs bedroom. And then across the entry hallway, you're gonna have like your little entrance, they used to call this a mud room, but this is more of a hallway with just storage. That's gonna be the garage. And then the garage is gonna have the sales office. So we'll leave that for everyone else. And then this is the living space. Awesome space down here. Now remember, over there we already saw bedroom and bathroom, but over here, you guys, we have an extra little bonus area, a little bonus room. So they have this staged as an office, but obviously it could easily be used as an extra bedroom. So if you really needed 2 bedrooms downstairs, there's no closet here, but you'd be able to bring in a wardrobe or any kind of dresser, and this will do. Everything's really open. I love these floor plans. And then over here in the kitchen, we're gonna see a little hideaway pantry closet here. So a little walk-in pantry, for your kitchen goods. This is so smart. A lot of times people have it like what we saw in the last unit. It's kind of next to the garage, a little hidden, tucked out of the way. That's tucked out of the way, but it's still part of the kitchen, so it's really cool. And then also what's good that we've already noticed about Century Communities is that they have these giant windows in the living space. So you're gonna get a ton of natural light, which is honestly underrated in a lot of builds. And then of course we can't go out and see these, but you can still see from here. Again, we're rocking 9-foot ceilings. The high ceilings really can't go understated. Once we come up from upstairs, introduced to an awesome loft. It's really whatever you make of them. It's just an awesome bonus spot you can make for whatever, office, homework area, play area for the kids. So really nice setup here. And then we're gonna have our first bedroom upstairs, bedroom number 2 of the home. We saw it in one of the last properties that we toured, but whenever they have walk-in closets in the typical standard bedroom for like one of your kids, that's nice. You know some kid is gonna go crazy over that. And then of course you have your full bathroom as well. So again, maybe the oldest, the more responsible, better in school, whatever, this becomes their room. Across the hall, adjacent from the loft, we have bedroom number 3. Good sized bedroom right next to the hallway bathroom. And again, we saw this in the last model as well. Dual sink vanity upstairs in which there are 4 bedrooms, smart play. And then again, you have the private toilet quarters and the tub shower. Just love it when new builds have dual sink vanities. It's just so smart. I think full-size beds are the norm now. I had a twin growing up, but you know, even these rooms, even with a full, you got space to walk around. Especially when, like in this room, the bed was up against the wall. You still got space here, but over here, the full-size bed comes out from the wall into the middle of the room, but you still got space to roam. And then down the hall, we have our laundry. And you guys, this is another Century property. Remember, we just did a Century property, a couple of them in Riverside that were condos, and they got the high density foam. So again, you guys, that's gonna help reinforce the structural integrity of the house, and it's gonna be more efficient as far as keeping things cool, moisture, and not only that, because it's spray foamed on the ceiling, you're not gonna get critters that crawl underneath the standard insulation. How many times have you had the standard insulation and found rats, dead rats and dead rodents underneath it? That's sprayed on. That's awesome, and I'm sure the new buyers will love that. Adjacent to there, we have the primary suite. So you guys, downstairs, I mentioned how they have the big windows for natural light. You're gonna get that in your primary suite. So how many of you have just like the standard one window or like just a small bedroom window? This is a big boy, so you're gonna have natural light. If you're the type that sleeps in, you might want to get blackout curtains. You guys, this primary suite is a big boy. It's actually gonna be 18 feet 1 inch by 13 feet 10 inches. So again, similar to the last model we saw, that primary suite was also big. You're gonna have no problem fitting in all your furniture and your bed in this room. A stunning primary bedroom has to be coupled with a stunning primary bath. So you guys, similarly to the last model, we have 2 different closets here. This one's gonna be the bigger of the 2. This one's actually 11 feet 1 inch by 6 feet 8 inches. So good amount of space still. Private toilet quarters. And then this is gonna be your smaller closet. Still a good space. So if you want his and hers separate detached closets, you got that. Awesome, awesome, awesome upstairs space. We got one more plan to check out, and I have a feeling it's gonna be grand. So you guys, incentives are gonna vary depending upon which plan and lot you choose. So it's gonna range from 3 to 6%, but in this price point, that's gonna be so much money. So that'll really help out towards affordability. Let's check out plan 3. Now when we walk in, we're gonna have this giantly long hallway, welcome hallway. Off to the left here, you're gonna have your downstairs bath. This is your garage access. They have it locked. So downstairs powder room. Okay, so powder room means no tub or shower. Little storage, entry storage. And then plan 3 is gonna have a multi-gen suite. So multi-gen suite means it's essentially like, this becomes a separate living quarters essentially. So this is like a living room, little nook here. Maybe you put a fridge down there, mini fridge of some sort. You have a bathroom, full-size bathroom, shower, toilet, vanity. You could actually probably fit a dual vanity there. And then this is the living area of the downstairs bedroom, you guys. So this is the bedroom, right? This is bedroom number 1, but it has its own like little living space. So if again, you guys, I've always mentioned on the channel, if you have a mom, you know, dad, aunt, in-law, sister, brother, whatever, this is their own little spot. So this is like their own little house within a house. So this is called multi-gen suite, you guys. Off the multi-gen suite, we have the rest of the living space. So this model for sure is gonna have the longer open floor plan. You got a good sized living room. This is a good sized table, you guys. Any table that's circular and seats 6 is gonna be a good size. And then you've got a nicely situated kitchen island here with a good amount of cabinetry. They even go up to this side next to the fridge. And then you're gonna have your walk-in pantry under the stairs. So you're gonna have under the stairs storage here, but then this is probably the biggest walk-in pantry in the kitchen that we've seen so far on the channel. Probably one of the biggest ones in the IE. And then, yeah, so a good spot here. It's right off the backyard area, which again, we can't go see right now because it's locked, but this is also just a good space. So awesome spot to do some cooking, do some gathering, laughing, living, love it. Moving on upstairs. This is a good sized loft. Again, guys, upstairs living room. You can make this whatever you want. We'll see the primary a little later. If you really wanted a monstrosity of a primary, you could always blow up that wall and move it out some. I wouldn't recommend that, but if you really wanted to flex your primary bedroom, you could. Good size here, you guys. You can fit a giant TV on this wall. It backs up to bedroom number 2. Over 3,000 square feet, and so Century Communities is like, we'll lob them a bathroom. That's nice. I mean, when is a bathroom not useful? And then you got a walk-in closet. This one's gonna be a little smaller than the model that we saw before, like depth-wise, but still very functional. Across from the loft, you're gonna have your laundry room with the attic access. I love when they have it staged with these giant units with the storage underneath. Those are just so big. And then you got a sink, and then you got some vanity storage shelves. That's all staged, but gives you an idea of what you can do in your laundry. And then over here, we'll have bedroom number 3. So this probably actually wouldn't classify as a bedroom. It could be, for obvious reasons. This is, they have staged with a reformer here for those of you that do Pilates. A little bit of a fitness room. There's no closet in this room, you guys. So, but it can absolutely work as a bedroom. There's no doubt about it. So it's kind of similar to the last model we saw where they had that room next to the living space that had staged as an office. But this one for sure is a bedroom. So yeah, guys, all of these models are 5 bedrooms. So you got primary, bedroom 2, bedroom 3, bedroom 4 over there, and then you got the multi-gen suite for bedroom 5. So this isn't even counted in your 5 bedrooms. So this could be a 6th bedroom, you guys. Or if you're really into like, maybe you podcast, maybe you do whatever you need an extra bedroom for, it's right here. Hallway bathroom as well. Whenever you have all these bedrooms upstairs, like I've been saying this whole video, it's nice to have dual sinks. And then adjacent to that, we have bedroom number 4. All right, guys, impressive upstairs. Again, you guys, just the amount of usable space in here, over 3,000 square feet, pretty impressive. And now we're gonna check out the primary suite. You guys, this window right here brings in so much natural light. It's wild. And because of the high ceilings too, it really makes it feel like this room is just so big and bright. Keeping up with the theme with the giant bedrooms, this bedroom's gonna be 17 feet 6 inches by 15 feet. So we love the big bedrooms in these new builds. This one's no different, especially when you consider they got the multi-gen suite downstairs. That's insane. So checking out this primary bath, got the toilet quarters. I've said it before, I like when they're spread out so you have more storage in your vanity in your bathroom. And then you got the tub, shower, more space for linens, and friends. I present to you your new walk-in closet that is the size of your current bedroom. This closet is 14 feet 2 inches by 11 feet 2 inches. So this is legitimately the size of some of the bedrooms in this home. So that's crazy to consider that with the room, with the Pilates reformer in it, this house could be a 7-bedroom house with the size of this closet. Now, you don't have any other closet space in this primary suite, so you probably won't do that, but that just kind of echoes the idea of how much space is in this place. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you tagging along. If you want to see any of these new construction homes or any of the other new construction homes that you've seen on my channel, please don't hesitate to text me or reach out to me, DM me on social media, whatever. All my links are going to be in the description below. I'll also put a QR code here on the screen, so that way if you're watching on TV, you can easily pull out your phone, open up your camera app, and scan the QR code to get links of how to contact me. Century Community is building 59 homes here, and they still have a couple more phases left to go, but they're coming in quick. So if you're someone that needs 5 bedrooms, maybe even an option for 6 bedrooms here in the IE, you have to come check these out. With the incentives that they're promoting and the designs that Century Communities prides themselves on, this is really one of the homes that you got to see if you need this size of a house. I've been very privileged to assist many families here in the Inland Empire, whether it be buying or selling real estate. So if you're watching this and you think your family may be next, I'd love to work with you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.